How do each of you identify with your characters? I mean, are you a lot like them?
Yeah, I think Shelby has a filter. I can censor myself a little bit better than Peridot does, but I do have to say, I think I'm a lot like Peridot because she really wants people to, like, kind of understand her, and I want people to understand me as Shelby. So, yeah, in that way I'm the same as Peridot.
I get angry a lot. I was telling you how I like said some of the lines the other day. I'm like, Lisa, I feel something! And I'm like, oh my god, I am Ruby! And it's been really nice to go into work and get all that angst out. I'm like, oh, I'm so much calmer now. Also, I think people are like, is she a girl or a boy? And I feel like I've definitely gotten that, where they're like, go to the men's restroom. I'm like, I'm a girl!
It's funny because I wouldn't think you were like angry, you know? Like, I can't even picture you.
You should ask my husband.
What do you think of the aspect of the fusion? Because I mean, I saw the one of the episodes where they fuse, and it's just there's such a symbolic. I don't know if it's representing love or just the fusion. Like, what's your take on that whole thing?
I almost think it's like this spiritual awakening that the two kids have. I look at it like it's pure love. It's all innocent. There is something so powerful in that episode where they first fuse, and they're looking at their body, they're looking at their hands, they're looking at their feet, they're going, what have we become? I think it's pure love. It's honest love that is so genuine and so specific. I mean, I almost look at it like it's like a spiritual thing, like they've just combined into one person. It's almost angelic.
If you could fuse with anyone, who would it be?
Oh, that's cool. If I could fuse with anyone, who would it be? Wow. That is so tough. Probably Bono.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
I'd fuse with him for sure.
I would fuse with the Edge.
There you go. And then we'd fuse together, and it would be like multiples.
It would be you 2 times 2.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Spin-off.
I love that.
SU2.
So Mordecai and Rigby get into like some weird, bizarre situations. They get into a bit of trouble, and not things that probably would happen in everyday life, although some are. So are there any situations that you can maybe relate to, or I'll put it this way: what's the craziest thing you've ever gotten into with one of your friends?
Definitely like tying a bunch of times in rock, paper, scissors, and then just being like, well, what if you tied 100 times in a row? What would happen? And that's how you kind of get into that stuff. Or like, the Mordecai Margaret stuff is definitely taken from my life of like botching it with like girls. Oh, we were just talking like earlier about the episode Dizzy, where like Pops spins around so much that he falls through the earth and like ends up in like an alternate reality in his own head. Like that was like just from a specific memory of like being a kid and like spinning around and then laying on the ground and feeling the world like go like this. So it's like just all the stuff that you remember from kids. Like we would like try to come up with funny stuff like, oh, I broke my arm, or like getting punched or fighting. Like my brother and I used to fight all the time. So that's like Mordecai and Rigby. Yeah.
I was going to say, we were going to sing both of you on.
That would have been cool, though.
It happened.
So would it bring down the interview if I said that I shot a friend in the head with a crossbow?
In real life?
I was a kid. I was in high school, and this buddy of mine made this crossbow in wood shop, and he was showing it to me. It was really cool. We were over at his place, and I was sitting on his bed, and he was down, like sitting, and he's like, "Here, I tried it." And I was like, "I got the thing," and I'm like, and I pull it back, and of course, you always want to place the bolt before you really catch the. So like I put it back, and this thing goes off like immediately, and I just see this bolt go boom, and he goes back, and I'm already in my mind thinking, his mom's in the next room. I have to go tell her that I killed her son. And he came up laughing his butt off, and it hadn't even, he wasn't even bleeding. It had just glanced off his head.
That is horrifying.
Yeah.
Why would you tell that story? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right? And see. No, but I mean, doesn't that sound like something that these guys would
For
totally,
sure.
you know?
Can I have you do some of the voice?
Yeah, sure. Like, Yeah. You're like, you can cut it off right there.
Yeah.
That's all I needed. Pack it up.
Yeah. What do you want to hear?
If your soul got transferred into an object right now and you had to live the rest of your life out as this object, but you're still you can feel and see and, what object would you want to be? An inanimate object.
Vey. Why? Have a bunch of butts on you all day long?
Guys, a lot of guys say chairs.
Really? Guys are creepy.
I'm not going to argue there with you, but...
I don't know. How about a ranger station building on the side of somewhere in Yosemite?
Well, that's a new one. All right.
Building, and at least the view's nice. Yeah. Not an outhouse. I don't want people sitting on me in that way. But I guess something like that. Something outdoorsy.
I'd be an iPhone because then I would never be alone.
Oh, well done.
All right. I thought she was...
Wait, no, Kim Kardashian's chair. Is it too late? Is that too late? Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Never mind.
Revised.
I knew it was going to be that.
I like the inspiration for that one.
No.
She did.
But it's like, who would want that at all? Like, good Lord.
Chair's a boring object.
Yeah.
Functional.
What about the...
Brown. Well, I guess that's it.
Nah. All I instantly think of is just people sitting on you all day long. There's nothing appealing to me about that.